Hey everybody, it's Justin here. I went and saw one of the most anticipated movies of the year, and that was Man of Steel, directed by Zack Snyder. So stick around for my review, and I'll tell you my thoughts on Man of Steel. Alright, so here's my review for Zack Snyder's Man of Steel, the next big Superman film. Hopefully it can bring more DC movies, you know, maybe a Flash movie, Justice League, whatever. But everybody knows the story of Superman. You know, he was his planet Krypton was being under attack and about to be destroyed, and his father Jor-El sent him to Earth, and General Zod was captured and is looking for Kal-El. Superman is played by Henry Cavill, if that's how you pronounce it. Cavill, I'm not sure, sorry. Lois Lane is played by Amy Adams, and you have Kevin Costner and Diane Lane as the Clark's Earth family, and you got Russell Crowe as Jor-El, and then you got Michael Shannon as General Zod, and Lawrence Fishburne as the Daily Planet Big Boss Man. Last week I watched Superman Returns, crappy movie, so I'm excited for this. Trailer looks awesome, and Man of Steel is one of the best superhero films that come out in recent years. What I liked about this film is they played Superman as perfect. I have an idea of Superman. I have an idea of a Superman who can take control of a situation. Good looking, buff, cares about the Earth and the citizens, and will do things to protect the humans. And I didn't get that feeling with Superman Returns with Brandon Routh, but this I did get a good feeling of Henry playing as Superman. I like that they did a lot of flashback moments. There's a few parts where the flashback moments were kind of getting confusing for me because they just seemed to do so much at one point, but it worked, and it led up perfectly to where there wasn't needed to be any flashbacks anymore. First half pretty much of the movie was the flashbacks and him becoming Superman, and then, you know, there was more of the action. And the action in this movie, I gotta say, the action between Superman, General Zod, and his people are some of the best action scenes ever in any superhero film. The way that the shots were done with the Man of Steel movie, and Superman facing off General Zod and his group of people, it was just so perfect. The shots were well done. They did a lot of things of, like, they showed something in the distance, and then they would show it very small, and then they'd pan up to it really fast, and then they would do that. They moved very quickly, and it was awesome. It reminded me of like a video game because they were just smashing each other, and it was really good. This movie is very, very good, and I highly recommend it to anybody, any superhero fan. Kevin Costner was really great as Jonathan Kent. I really think he helped Superman become the guy he is today, and he taught him moral values, and I really like that about Kevin Costner's character. Russell Crowe was really great. I loved the beginning of the movie. They do spend a little more time on Krypton, which is really cool. You get to see the civilization, you get to see the creatures underneath Krypton, and an overview of Krypton. A lot of lens flares in the beginning, and that's when Russell Crowe really shines in the movie. General Zod is perfect in this movie, played by Michael Shannon. Great. You get a really sense of danger and suspense from him, and really great villain. I really like Michael Shannon. He's a really great actor, and he was perfect at General Zod. Lois Lane, played by Amy Adams, she was great too. Kind of got a sense of Pepper Potts for Iron Man 3. They kind of did the same thing, if you know what I'm talking about. But this movie, Man of Steel, A+, really great movie. Hopefully it can spawn a trilogy, spawn Justice League, bring back Zack Snyder, because this movie was great. A lot of action, some humor. I liked how they actually made Superman act human. You know, when you fly, you're not like, for the first time, you're kind of like, oh my god, I'm flying. That's how he kind of was the first time, and I really like that they captured his human side, even though he had the powers. I really like that. So, with all that saying, I really do like Superman, Man of Steel, awesome movie, great, Zack Snyder's best movie, second best movie of the year. Left the movie theater very pleased and better than my expectations for what I had set for Man of Steel. So definitely check out Man of Steel, come out this weekend. I saw it last night, I didn't get around to doing my review for it, but it's awesome. You gotta see it, guys. You're not disappointed. Rotten Tomatoes, I think, has it like at 55%, which is crazy to me because this movie deserves way more. This movie, it should be at like 90, 95. This movie was really great, and I can kind of see where people are going to be upset because the action scenes are crazy. Smashing through buildings, taking the people, smashing them around, tanks being thrown, buses, planes, just things being tossed around and being smashed. But for me, just the right amount. I like my action. And I think that's where people might get too disappointed, like, oh, that was too over the top, guys. Too much action for me. But the action was just right for me. Flashback scenes were just kind of just right. Everything was just right and beyond. It was just really great, and people need to relax because the action, Superman's a superhero. He's just not gonna persuade people to stop doing what they're doing. You gotta go above and beyond to fight someone. But this is Justin Watching Movies. Please remember to subscribe, comment. Thank you all to my subscribers. I almost reached 700, so thank you all who's stuck around with me from the beginning. Been a great ride. I think next week is Monsters University. That snuck up, and World War Z. So this is Just Watch Movies. Please remember to subscribe, comment. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye.